Hey there! So today I'm going to be taking a look at the journal entries for episode 5, and I think I'm gonna go look at the text logs too. The texts on Max's phone, because I realized that even when I was playing personally, I missed an entire page of text logs and other people might have done the same. And that's because every time we jump into a different reality, we have a completely different set of text logs. Alright, so now I'm on the plane to San Francisco, and you can also check out this particular set at the art gallery. Let's see here. Wow, I just realized that I looked at this text log and I still missed things. It turns out it's different, completely different from the very beginning. So let's look at this together again. Max, you there? Hello? What's going on? You okay? Crazy shit is going down. Step soldier called the cops and took off. He had his gun. Whoa, that is crazy. Especially after hooking up with you again. And that snow today. Everything's gonna be okay. We're together again. Insert insult here. Human emoji. Text me back when you hear anything. So of course, it's a little bit different because David got wind of the whole Jefferson thing, so even back until day 1, it was already different. So I guess Chloe and Max just somehow bumped into each other on campus? Not sure. On it. Good morning. Your ass better wake up. If I am, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. When did Chloe get up so early? Didn't she go to sleep like at 12 last night or something? You mean wakey bakey. So what happened last night? Step SWAT got home late last night, all jacked up about one of his investigations. He might be right for a change. You funny. So meet me at Two Whales ASAP. Okay, see you soon. Max, wish you had popped a cap in Frank's ass instead of giving him the gun. No, Chloe, I do not wish that, and neither do you. Okay, so yeah, this part is the same. So they still hung out at the junkyard, and Frank still came. And here it's different again. Max, I need to see you right now. I know what happened to Rachel. Come meet me at the lighthouse when you get this, please. I'll be there. I hope she's fine. What? Wait, does this Max not know what happened to Rachel? Like, why would she say I hope she's fine? Max, thank you for being with me yesterday. I keep trying to wake up like this is a nightmare. Why Rachel? She never hurt anybody. No, she didn't. Chloe, I'm so sorry about everything. Dude, how do we get over shit like this? We live. Rachel would want you to have a great life. That's truly the best revenge. Now we really do have to take over the world. So here, Chloe finds out about Rachel through David, not Chloe and Max going to the junkyard together. Bit more of an optimistic outlook here, you can tell. No, we just have to be there for each other. You're Saint Max. Yo, Max, check this shit out. I had a little talk with Step Hero tonight. I'm all eyes. Since he busted Jefferson, he's totally a different person. He has been very cool and apologized for his behavior. That's so sweet, Chloe. Now you're a family again. Whoa, down, sister. I did not cry in his arms. But he helped find Rachel and punish her killers. David obviously hella cares about my mom, and probably me. Yes, I'm hella bored. With nothing to do. What you doing, hippie? Some of us hippies have homework. No shit, Sherlock. And I already did my paperwork for Bay City College. Proud of you. I hope so. Chloe, I won the Everyday Heroes contest. Sorry. Holy shit, you rule, Max. I'm so proud of my superstar. This is just the start of your career. I'm just glad I can share with you. Damn right. Plus, Max, you deserve to win. No emoji. Whoa, so you can see here that Chloe is pretty different already. Made up with David, applying for college, generally a happier person already, plus emojis. Is that Chloe really? Alright, let's see. Dana. Max, snap. Working on a new cheer for you. Dana, that's so awesome. I'm blushing. That's because you're on fire, girl. General happiness over Max winning the contest. Let's see if Kate has anything different up front. Okay, so it seems like Kate and Max actually went for tea. Hey Max, you around? Always. You okay? Did you want to get tea later today? Absolutely, I'll be free after 4. Talk to you later. Oh, that might be in the original episode. I can't remember off the top of my head. Thanks again, Max, for helping me. No problem, that guy's an asshole. Max, thank you so much for talking to me in class today. Things have been hard this week and you showed up at the right time like an angel. You're a great friend and I'm so blessed. And don't you dare laugh. Never, you almost made me cry. Kate, just know that I'm always on your side. XOXO. Okay, so I think we've seen these. I can't be sure though, so I'll just read them anyway. Max, I want to thank you for giving me such great advice about going to the police and telling them everything about Nathan. I so appreciate you standing by me. Keeps my faith. XOXOXO. Kate, I'm on your side. Please don't mention me too much if you can. Okay, yeah, we've definitely seen this part. But we haven't seen this. Oh my god, Max. Can't believe that Nathan and Jefferson were arrested. Honestly, I'm in shock. I have to talk to the police now and give a full statement. Please let me know if you need anything. We all have your back. Thank you. I'm scared, but I want to make sure both of them were put away and never hurt anybody again. Max, I heard that you won the contest, and it made me so happy. Your photos are so real and wonderful. It gives me hope that you're going to be discovered now. Thank you, Kate. You give me hope by being my friend. Don't be so humble. Take a bow. Expect a full report over high tea soon. That is a date. Mom is also happy. Yeah, this is pretty normal. The same stuff. And then here we go. Maxine, we are so proud, proud, proud. Thank you. You know, we always believed in you and your photos. Of course you did. That's why I'm at Blackwell. Warren. Let's see what's in the beginning. Yeah, this all seems... Oh my god, look at how much freaking... Warren, calm down. But let's see here. The parking lot thing still happened then, because Warren still got beat up. They still did the whole bomb thing? Huh. Okay, this is new. Max! Jefferson, what the fuck? Insane, right? Did you ever suspect him? Of what? He just seemed like a cool teacher. I thought you kinda crushed on him. Sorry. You should be. I admired his work. Not anymore. Don't lie, you did crush on him. Fuck him, he's history. Yes, he is. Do I have to make an appointment to see you now? Oh, please. But yes, you do. It's so cool that you won. Thanks, Warren. Feels weird. Alright, so that is it for San Francisco. Unfortunately, we all know that the happiness is very short-lived. And no, I'm wrong. There's Dad. Dad. Very awkwardly distant Dad. Max, I know your mom is melting your phone. Understand why. Tell her not to worry. You're an adult now. You can tell her. I will. Soon. Okay, bye. Alright, moving on. Okay, so this is the reality where Jefferson got pissed at us because we didn't enter the contest, so he burnt our diary. Thank goodness we still have a phone. Daniel. Max, thanks for kicking my ass to the party. I hung out with Brooke all night. She's so cool and we're going to the gallery this weekend. So remind me to always take your advice. A little bit of closure. This is a bug, I think. That's not actually new, so... Warren. And, yes. My memory of what I've read is pretty vague, but I think we've seen these. Yes, this is where we... Yeah, starting from around midnight on October 10th is when Warren got really worried. Yo, where are you, Maxwell? Seriously, just tell me to piss off. Max? Now I'm worried. I'm leaving the party to find you. Sorry. Max, I'll blow up your phone until you tell me to leave you alone. It's not about me. There is heavy eco shit going on. The air feels electric and the clouds are bubbling. Please let me know if you're alright, okay? Do you see the storm? It's a full-on tornado. I can't believe... Sorry, I had to run. Cars are flying. Barely made it into the Two Whales diner. Joyce and some other people here are freaking out like me. The storm is huge. Please take cover. Let me know if you're safe. So yeah, he spent all last night texting us while we were being drugged up by Jefferson, which is really scary. And then he texted us again in the morning. A good friend. And I believe... No, there's a bit more. Joyce. Max, have you seen Chloe? She's not here and she won't answer her phone. If you're with her, please tell me, then I can leave you alone. At least let me know if you're getting these messages. Please, Max. Again, around the same time when we were getting drugged, which is... not good. Taylor looking for Victoria. Max, Taylor. Have you seen Victoria? She like vanished after she got her award. I saw you talking to her, so I thought you might know. I'm a little freaked out, so please hit me up if you see her. Thanks. Again, midnight. It's just so unfortunate. But it seems like right after Victoria got the award, and since Jefferson was pretty much standing right next to her, Victoria was probably like, oh my god, Mr. Jefferson, Mark, I was just told that Nathan is dangerous, help me. And then you know what happened. Hello, welcome to the most messed up diary ever. Of course, this is the diary when we are in the nightmare. Lots of Max's insecurities and doubts. Maxine, you keep fucking up. How many times does Chloe have to die in front of you? Maybe it would be better to actually, have a life. Take a selfie, ho. Yes, you're running out of choices. Let's all go to the lighthouse. Max, why do you want to kill everybody? What did everybody ever do to you, bully? Always take the shot. Max in the dark room. Find my cat pics, please. My heart is broken. Max in a dark room. Max in a dark room. Dark room, dark room, dark room. Death. Death only. Only death. Death only. Only Chloe. And then here, Chloe flipped backwards and the other way around. I don't know if that makes sense. Go fuck your selfie. Go fuck your selfie. No, no, no. Rachel. This says Rachel. Backwards. And of course, those scary ass texts. Max, we have surveillance video of you overdosing Chloe. You cannot escape now. There's no reality where you can hide now. Don't you dare underestimate me. You hear? Max, I loved your photo shoot with Jefferson. He absolutely captured you. If you want, we can hang out and get high. Bitch, do not mess with Frank or me. Got a snack? Hi, Max. Rachel Amber here. Just wanted to introduce myself. I'll be seeing you soon. Real soon. Fears of death? Good evening, young Max. The squirrels talk to me, but how can you? Samuel has no phone. And of course, after you clear the hallways, you get the reverse sequence with Nosrefej Jefferson sending us, how fucking hard is it to turn in one goddamn selfie? 6666, 666. After the bullshit walking through the dark sneaking session, we also have one from William. Hey Max, would you say hi to Chloe and Joyce? Don't forget to remind them that you let me die. Okay, so I believe this is the last text. I am right at the cliffside before you choose the bay or the other bay. Talking about going to the party, but Max did not go to the party. Yo, where are you, Maxwell? Seriously, just tell me to piss off. Max? I was too tired. I left early. See you tomorrow, Warren. It's a date then. Sleep tight. And today, we tried to warn him about the storm. Warren, this is worse than you think. Warren? If you get this message, please tell everyone to take shelter ASAP. Unfortunately, all failed deliveries. And now we are finally back with the journals. These do persist over the different realities, so we don't have to flip through different scenes to see the journal. Unfortunately, though, it is right before the final decision is made, so we can't get any more closure with the diaries, which is a little bit disappointing, but we'll live. October 11th, I guess. I watched Chloe die again. Killed by my favorite teacher. Why? Because we were stupid and let Jefferson trick us with a phony text. So we ended up back at the junkyard and fell right into his trap. We should have called the police the second we found Rachel, but I had gone too far with Chloe. I keep thinking I'm invincible, that I'm a real everyday hero, but no, I'm just Max Caulfield. Maybe all my powers are an accident of fate. Or am I being punished, like Chloe? What have we done to deserve all this pain? What did Rachel do? Kate? William? Then there's Mark Jefferson. I can't ever call him Mr. again. I'm still shocked that he turned out to be the one hiding behind the dark room. But if I think back on those pieces of time, Jefferson has been dropping hints all along. It makes me sick to think how long he's been doing this for, and to whom. The needle. I can still feel that needle on my skin. Thank God I can't remember Jefferson posing me for most of his sick session. Imagine all those other people who had to suffer through the horror, like Rachel and Kate. That made me determined to get out of that room, at least to stop him and to save Chloe. I had to use my focus rewind on multiple photos so often that even I got confused. Worse still, I knew I was screwing around with various realities again, but I had no other choice. Chloe would not die in a junkyard next to Rachel Amber. And there was no fucking way I was gonna let Jefferson be the last person I ever saw. It's hard to even imagine myself in that studio alone with Jefferson acting like that. Everything was so neat and sterile. but it felt like the filthiest place on earth. If I didn't have this ability to bend time, what would I have done? What could I have done? Sometimes I felt removed, like I was looking at myself going through all this hell. But thanks to Jefferson's class photo, he personally helped me to escape. I also feel so terrible that Victoria had to end up in here with me, just because I warned her about Nathan. I should have known that she would rush to Jefferson for protection. Instead, he kidnapped her and almost murdered her. Because of me. I'll never forget the way Jefferson looked at me. So cold and mean. I felt like I was on one of those awful true crime shows my mom binge watches. How does someone become evil? He actually shot Chloe in the head. Just like that. Motherfucker. I wish the police had taken Nathan in after I told Principal Wells that he drugged Kate. He might still be alive, and maybe he would have taken down Jefferson too. I can't believe I was able to focus and rewind into my selfie all the way back to art class on Monday. I turned in my photo for the contest after I sent a text to David warning him about Jefferson. The reason I haven't had a total meltdown is the fact that I do have this incredible power. I have to use it right for once, and maybe never again. It was weird to be in class with Jefferson, like I wasn't just tortured by him in an underground bunker. I saw him for the first time as he is, a creepy, manipulative psychopath filled with bullshit. He uses art and passion to seduce people, but behind that, there's nothing but hate and perversion. I only pray that I can fix this timeline, not fuck it up. Max to the future. It feels like I finally made things right. Chloe's alive. David Madsen became a real everyday hero by busting Jefferson and his dark room, along with Nathan and his father. The Prescotts have lost control of Arcadia Bay. Now I'm the official everyday hero on my way to San Francisco with Principal Wells, who is a lot more funny and laid back when he's not stressing about Blackwell Academy. It's hard for me to totally relax, but all those pieces of time seem to be falling into place. The Zeitgeist Gallery was a trip. Why does someone so shy like me want to be famous for her photographs? I don't care about people kissing my ass. I just want to hang out with great artists and learn from them. It was so sweet that my work was displayed in a respected gallery and I got to experience that public response. But I'm not a fan of the spotlight. That Berkeley reporter made me feel like I wouldn't even know what to say. Oh yes, this selfie represents my soul. I'd tear up my own pictures if I ever talked like that. Now this is really funny because in my own playthrough, I actually didn't talk to this guy. I was saving him for last and then he left before I could talk to him. So I guess they forgot to make that part mandatory. But it was so nice just to have a safe, peaceful moment for myself, where my dreams came true instead of my nightmares. I had a real vision of my future and who I wanted to be, so I won't feel bad about rewinding time once again to destroy my contest photo. The storm is still coming to Arcadia Bay, which means Chloe's life is still in danger. No prize or exhibition is worth losing her again. At least I can use my picture for a truly important reason, and yet again try to fix the machineries of time that I keep breaking. So I did it. Back in my room again, erasing another timeline. Or does that reality go on without me? Am I just creating knots in time? My biggest fear is that I won't be able to rewind when I most need to, or even remember what I've done. And my head does feel like it's going to burst if I keep on doing this. My nosebleeds are a bad omen. Yet, I'm here. I can rip up my contest photo and still warn David about Jefferson. It just means I won't be going to San Francisco. Yet. And I have to protect Chloe from one storm. I knew things were going too easy, and I messed it all up, as usual. Jefferson was pissed that I had torn up my contest photo, freaking out about my wasted talent. Bastard torched my diary, so I couldn't even rewind using my art class selfie. So my whole plan took a shit, and I couldn't text David about Jefferson. Which is how I ended up back in this evil dark room after I thought I had escaped. The worst thing was seeing that Victoria was gone and knowing that Jefferson had already killed her. All because of me. I've never felt so helpless and hopeless in my life. It made me even more determined to rewind time and save Victoria as well. Amazingly, it was David Madsen who turned up to save me. Thanks to his own surveillance, he was almost Jefferson's shadow and tracked him down to the farmhouse. I was able to use my rewind for good and actually help David battle Jefferson. I do know that the only way I can save Chloe now is to get that picture that Warren took of us in the parking lot. I just hope he's okay in the storm. Finally, I didn't tell David about Chloe. I couldn't. He might have killed Jefferson. For the first time since my visions, I was able to see the storm manifest in this reality. When I felt the sharp wind from the tornado, everything became more desperate. I was so relieved to get a hold of Warren, but he's definitely trapped in the Two Whales diner with that photo. Yes, this looks like a job for Supermax. I borrowed Jefferson's car to haul ass and found that Nathan left me a sad voicemail. He only wanted to warn me to not be blamed for Rachel, but Jefferson wouldn't forgive him. Apocalypse Arcadia Bay. I've never felt the raw force of nature, but this storm is ground zero. My town is being destroyed and I'm so furious I didn't pay more attention to my visions. I could have warned and saved so many people, instead of watching them die around me. I decided I needed to fulfill my destiny, whatever that was, and use my powers for good and, more importantly, to not be afraid. There was no more time for fear, so I barely made it to town and helped as much as I could, until I had to rewind to stop a raging fire from blowing up the diner. At least I was able to do something. I almost cried when I saw Joyce and Warren, even though they were scared, but they're strong and helped everybody in the diner, including Frank, who I was glad to see alive. I'm glad Warren is such a good friend. Considering how insane my life has been this week, kissing Chloe instead of him didn't feel that strange. It felt like Chloe and I were flipping off the cruel universe, and if I was gonna die, I wanted one kiss from my best friend. The main thing was that I had Warren's photo and I would get one last chance to save Chloe. I felt queasy considering what a mess I've made, but there was no going back anymore. Warren rules. I was able to rewind to the end of the world party with his photo, and I felt like I was getting more confident with my time travel skills. It's always hard to deal with Chloe when only I have the benefit of knowing her future. But the one thing Chloe appreciates the most is honesty, so I told her everything, from when she was paralyzed to the dark room to San Francisco. She didn't want to believe that David was so heroic, but she knows I wouldn't lie. And I could tell Chloe felt awful for what Jefferson did to me. Chloe's back! I didn't even care that this was the real end of the world. It just felt so good to hold her again after everything we'd been through together. I thought about all the timelines I'd jumped through for her, and how much she'd always meant to me. Our lives have always been entwined. How could this not be some kind of fate or destiny? Even though we're opposites in so many ways, we're also so alike. We'll always be pirates in spirit, and we'll always want to take on the world. It sounds so stupid to say that she's my hero, but if not her, who else? Sometimes Chloe and I feel like yin and yang. Who knows? Maybe we're here to give each other strength. Or more. There's nothing like the sense of relief after waking up from a vivid nightmare. Despite all the terrible things that have been happening this past week, I felt so free and hopeful again when I finally woke up. And my nightmare was so obvious. All my fears about being an artist, about my rewind power, and of course, about my partner in crime and time, Chloe Price. We've been through so much together, and we might go through more, depending on how this all ends. Either in heaven or hella. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Chloe is more than my best friend, but who knows how she really sees me. She did dare me to kiss her, but she seemed surprised that I actually did. I am too, but I don't regret it for a second. Maybe that's why I hated watching Chloe being so cruel in the nightmare, calling me names and flirting with all those people. I was surprised that it was like a physical pain in my heart. Is that the power of friendship? Or love? I believe you're about to find out, Max Caulfield. So like I said, no further closure on whichever choice you made at the end, which is a little bit of a shame, I think. It would have been an easy spot here to add some closure, especially when you claim to not have the budget for it, because you just have to write some text, right? But anyways, I guess they can leave it up to our imagination. And obviously there is a price field slant to my journal entries because I did kiss Chloe in episode 3. At the same time, I did say I would go ape with Warren though, so I don't know. I believe that if you choose the Warren options and decline the kiss with Chloe, the last page has more of a best friend slant, so nothing more than best friend. Actually, we should probably take a look at that. Oh, that took a long time just to get a little bit of text, but I'm assuming most people really only care about the shipping bits. So here it is. If you kiss Chloe and Warren, then that's appropriately reflected in the previous pages. Considering how insane my life has been this week, kissing Chloe then Warren didn't seem to be that strange. And I wanted one kiss from the two people I truly cared about. If you only kiss Warren, then it says, kissing Warren in the middle of a deadly storm didn't seem to be that strange. I wanted one kiss from a boy I cared about. As for the last page, alright, so on the left side here, we've already read this. This is the one that I personally got, that I read just 30 seconds ago. And this is the one that happens if you don't kiss Chloe. So Chloe will always be my best friend versus Chloe is more than my best friend. And I know that she wasn't mad I didn't kiss her. I feel like we're more family than couple. I don't know if there is a variant where it says that Chloe will always be my best friend, but I did kiss her. I haven't been able to come across that, so I assume that these are the only two variants as opposed to the other one where there were 3 different variants. But yeah, aside from that, you can see that it really is just like one line of difference, so not anything too major. The rest of it, like there's little things like if Frank is not dead versus if he's dead, so there's a line change there, blah blah blah, like little things like that. So I think I'll be wrapping it up here. So this was the journal entries for Life is Strange episode 5, which I do believe will be the last one I do on the topic of journal entries. So I hope that was of help or use, and yeah, that's it. Bye!